Skinny Hardaway Southern T, back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, do your brother a favor, hit that thumbs up for your boy. I know it's bright and early in the morning. I know you got people going to work. I know it's other people live right now. You could be anybody in the world right now, but you're here. And I greatly appreciate you being here. This morning we here for a boxing conversation, right? I normally say I ain't gonna take up too much of our time, right? But on this one, we gonna take as much time, you know what I mean, as we need, right? But I wanna address this, right? And I will say for the last time, right? But I'm pretty sure this not gonna be my last time, addressing this situation, right? You know how I go. You know how I go with boxing and boxing fans, right? We ask for stuff, right? We complain about stuff, right? Then we get it, and then we complain about the stuff that we complained about getting that we asked for, right? I'm gonna say that again because I said it like that to confuse you on purpose, right? Y'all know how we are as boxing fans, right? We complain about getting stuff right, and then when we get it, we complain about the way that we get the stuff that we ask for, right? And that's a lot of people in a lot of different situations, right? But we go keep it boxing, right? We go use boxing today because that's what we're here talking about, right? So as boxing fans, I realize this, right? Boxing fans are really, really fickle. Boxing fans are really, really indecisive, right? Boxing fans tend to like to be heard, right? They like to hear themselves talk, right? Not really a whole lot of substance, right, on most of this stuff. I realized that because I've seen certain fans, right, even pundits, like even content creators, right, even people with voices, right. I've seen certain content creators, certain fans ask for things like, man, I want to see good competitive fights. I'm getting tired of seeing, people get blown out, right. I'm getting tired of walking into the ring, knowing who gonna win the fight, knowing who's already predetermined, right, going to win this fight before I step in the ring. We want to see good fights. We don't get no big fights or nothing like that, right? So something happened this weekend, right? Vasil Lomachenko versus Devin Haney happened this weekend, right? Big fight, 1 versus 2, right? Ranking system, 1 versus 2. The top guy at 135 versus the second ranked guy at 135, right? Now the feel around this fight, right? Now the feel around this fight going into it, right? At least to some people, right? Because there's some people who pick Lomachenko, right? There's other people who felt Lomachenko would give Devin Haney, you know what I mean, a run for his money, right? But the feel over here on our side, let's just be real, right? The feel over here on our side, the feel in the community, right? The feel in the hood, right, was that Devin Haney is going to watch Lomachenko, right? Now, true enough, Devin Haney's watching Lomachenko was something that we wanted to see, right? That's something that we wanted to happen. But realistically, right? Realistically, we got to understand that Lomachenko is still Lomachenko. He's still one of the most game, one of the best fighters at that current division. You can't name me 2-3 fighters better than Lomachenko at 135. And if you do, you're probably going to start at the top, right? And if you can only say this based off your opinion, the actual body of work put in, right, over the career, right? You can't name me 3 fighters, right, better than Lomachenko at that division, right? So this weekend we got Lomachenko versus Devin Haney, right? The feel in the hood, right? The feel over here, right, was Devin Haney, should watch him. But realistically, people, we gotta understand realistically, people, we gotta understand Devin Haney watching Lomachenko, right? That would have been an anomaly more so than what happened. What happened was, right, we asked for these fights. Oh, I want to see 50-50 fights. Oh, I want to see the best fight the best. Oh, I'm tired of seeing guys going there predetermined winner, right? If true enough, right, if you had this winner predetermined already, if your predetermined winner was Devin Haney, it was because you were a Devin Haney fan. Or if your predetermined winner was Devin Haney, it was because, right, you just wanted to see Devin Haney win. Or maybe you just didn't like Lomachenko, right? But you picking Devin to win this fight outright, watch Lomachenko, had absolutely zero to really do with the skill set or the skill level of Lomachenko, right? Now, you could say, well, Devin underachieved, right? So I want y'all to really put this into perspective, right? Devin is 24 years old, right? Devin is 24 years old. Yeah, a lot of fights, though, 30 fights, right? 24 years old, but still 24 years old. A lot of his fights come because he started pro early. So about the first 20 of those fights really didn't even matter, right? You know what I mean? But Devin is 24 years old. We really had people, right, expecting. I was saying, oh, man, Devin go beat him up. I said, Devin, it ain't gonna be easy. Devin gonna make it look easy. And Devin still didn't even make it look easy, right? So if you look at what I said, it's along the same basis of what happened, right? But Devin is 24 years old, right? Devin still has a whole lot of room to grow, right? So for people to watch Devin get in there with Lomachenko, and then people come out of it, BC was good. And then people come out of it saying, oh, Devin underachieved. Oh, Devin not as good as I thought he was. Oh, Devin didn't watch Lomachenko. You really expected Devin to watch Lomachenko? You expect Tank to watch Ryan. Yeah, you expect Tank to watch Rolly. You expect Shakur Ross to watch Yoshini, right? Nobody in their right mind who really watch boxing, right? Nobody in their right mind who really watches boxing. Nobody in their right mind who is really a real fan of the sport. Nobody in their right mind who could put together A, B, and C, right, inside of the ring, would have told you that Devin Haney is going to wash Lomachenko. Now, we may have wanted him to win that fight, but to wash him, that was literally just us hoping, right? It was just hoping Devin could go in there and make it look like a masterclass performance. I knew that it would be a tough fight, a close fight all the way through. These are the kind of fights that I asked for, right? These are the kind of fights that I asked for. Fights where we really, don't know the outcome of, right? Now, we could say beforehand, man, Dev gonna watch him. And some people said, man, Loma gonna watch him. I had people come in here saying Lomachenko, 10th round stoppage. Lomachenko, 9th round stoppage. Lomachenko, go send Devin back to the cradle, right? If you look at the Vegas odds, minus 200, those are pretty close odds, right? Everything about that fight said close fight, right? And that's exactly what we got. Mr. A17, what's good? Mr. Talk Too Much. Appreciate you sliding through. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, whether you just passing through. I know it's other people live right now. I know everybody, going in and out of work, right? You can be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here. And I greatly appreciate it. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. He's saying you ain't complaining about it like some of the other folks are, right? You know what I mean? So Devin is right, 24 years old, right? Still a whole lot of room to grow. The man ain't even hit his prime yet, right? So to expect a 24-year-old, right? To expect a 24-year-old to go in there and dominate Lomachenko, right? That was mostly straight fandom, right? That was mostly straight fandom. And ain't nothing wrong with this. I'm a fan of Devin Haney too, right? We wanted to see that happen because we like Devin. But realistically, when you put A with B and C with D and you start adding stuff up, Devin wasn't go sweep up Lomachenko. Has Lomachenko ever been swept up in his life? Even in Lomachenko's losses, his losses were split decision, right? His losses were split decision. That's the part people ain't gonna tell you. Every loss Lomachenko got was a split decision. Except for his fight against Devin Haney. What's good, A17? Take MMA. What's good, Queen? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Take. Glad you could make it. If y'all could, hit that thumbs up for your boy. We're in there having us a boxing conversation. And I'm getting somewhere, right? I'm laying the table out we finna get somewhere. I'm just opening up for y'all while I let everybody come in. You know what I mean? I'm just opening or setting up the table for y'all, right? So for anybody who really felt like Devin was going to wash Lomachenko, that was mostly coming from a fan's perspective. Lomachenko has 3 losses now, right? 2 of them by a split decision, and the only loss he got by unanimous decision is against Devin Haney, right? So we said, man, Devin gonna watch Lomachenko. I said Devin gonna make it look easy, meaning that I knew that it wasn't going to be easy, right? But I felt like Devin was going to be so good, and Lomachenko was going to be so out of it, right? That I thought Devin would be able to create some separation. Now, Devin most definitely did started off creating separation like early in that fight. And shout out Lomachenko, because Lomachenko, his game plan, right? The starting late coming on, the starting slow early coming on late. I ain't gonna say he's what 1-2 doing that right with T.O. and Ortiz and now Devin, right? But Lomachenko is getting very, 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 very crafty, right? He's getting smarter as he ages, right? Which is what the good boxers do. They get more crafty, they get smart about what they're doing. Lomachenko is getting smart about what he's doing. You could tell Lomachenko had a great game plan. Lomachenko's game plan was to not let Devin crowd him, not let Devin overwhelm him. Lomachenko used a whole lot of movement, right? He used a whole lot of movement that I didn't see him use against Jermaine Ortiz. Lomachenko used a whole lot of movement, right, that I didn't see him use against Teofimo Lopez. He made Devin work for their win. What's good, Cassandra? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. He made Devin work for their win, right? He just ain't make it easy. He just ain't sit in front of Devin jabs and get pieced up, right? He just ain't have his feet square and just take Devin body shots. Now, he took hella body shots, which is why I think he ended up losing the fight. Right? Because he took all those body shots. But Lomachenko ain't make that fight easy. Lomachenko did a lot better, right, than I was giving him credit for. Now, I was the one telling y'all, like, it's some people who feel like Lomachenko trash or something like that, but mostly people say Lomachenko trash because they don't like him. If you look at Lomachenko fight, he's not a trash fighter at all, right? But people calling Lomachenko trash, they only doing that to discredit Devin. Let's really put it into perspective, because that's what I'm here for, right? I'm here to kill these rumors that Devin Haney lost that fight, and I'm here to kill these rumors that Devin Haney underachieved. You know what I mean? I'm here to kill these rumors that because Devin Haney, right, struggled, right? But we really shouldn't call it struggle when you really think about it, because Devin is a young champion, 24 years old, and he fought a 34-year-old veteran. You know what I mean? For us to say that, yeah, that young boy struggled. Nah, I'm not gonna say Devin struggled. What I'm gonna say is, yes, Devin had an actual fight. Devin had a real 50-50 fight. Devin had a real a gamer in front of him. Devin had somebody who really thought he could win and wanted to win. Devin didn't have a guy just out there throwing strong punches. Devin ain't have a guy out there who was levels beneath Devin Haney, right? At 24 years old, Devin Haney went in there and he fought, a guy considered to be the man, right? At 24 years old. Now, I could tell y'all to the people who saying, oh, well, Devin struggled against Lomachenko. Did you really expect a 24-year-old Devin Haney to go in there and watch Lomachenko? I tell you this, I know a fighter right now at 24 years old who didn't even want to fight Lomachenko. I know a fighter at 24 years old that said that he wasn't ready to take on a Lomachenko fight, right? So for us to sit here and pretend, right, that Devin was really supposed to watch this guy, right? Where he was really supposed to watch this guy, and then because he didn't watch this guy, that's some sort of knock on Devin Haney. Oh, Devin didn't dominate Lomachenko, so that means Shakur and Tank could beat him. No, that doesn't. That makes zero sense at all. He said, we gonna have a rewatch party today, G. I'm watching as we speak. Shout out my guy Tay Jones. Tay Jones, I'm just in here getting everybody right. I'm just in here getting everybody right, Pac-Man. I'm trying to put this into perspective, right? I'm trying to really put it into perspective for what's really going on. G, what's good, Pac-Man? What's good, Pac-Man? I'm gonna have to come down there to Atlanta, man. Take y'all for a steak dinner or something, bro. We gotta hang next time I'm in the A. I'm just trying to get everybody right, man. Trying to put this into perspective of what really happened. Because, you know, sometimes we forget as boxing fans, as, you know, content creators, people with voices, right? We forget the stuff that we ask for. We ask for boxing to put on these tough fights, right? These 50-50 fights. Fights where we don't know who gonna win and who gonna win and who ain't gonna win, right? I don't want to go into a fight knowing who gonna win. I want to have I want it to be a thought process, right? Like, damn, I really don't know who gonna win. I don't want to see a guy going there and get washed every single fight. You know what I mean? And we finally got it, right? We got it with Devin Haney. We got it with Lomachenko. And now that we finally get right, a 50-50, a 50-50 fight, and we actually see a 50-50 fight play out in the live flesh, you got people saying, oh, Devin struggled, right? So I'm just setting the table. How can a 24-year-old struggle against one of the best fighters in the division, right? How could a 24-year-old struggle against one of the best fighters in the division if he won? You know what I mean? It ain't like he was fighting a Rudy Poo, right? So because Devin had a little struggle in the fight, and we getting somewhere, right? Because Devin and I need to stop calling this struggle, bro, because that wasn't a struggle. That was supposed to happen when you testing yourself against the best. That was supposed to happen. So I'm gonna stop using the word struggle, right? So when Devin go in there and he have an actual fight, right? Something he got to actually go in there and pull through, right? He got to pull out, right? Now y'all condemning him. Oh, he got, it's a robbery. He lost. You see that? He had a close fight with Lomachenko. We got to stop saying that because a fight with True Allah was good, True. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, True. Glad you could make it. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. When they're having us a boxing conversation, I'm going to bring up the camera in a second. We go roll up, right? But it's people out here who really will pretend, bro, that it's people out here who really pretend that Devin struggled. And there's people out here who will pretend that Devin lost. And there's people out here who will pretend that Lomachenko got robbed. You got Lomachenko and his father saying, oh, we going to the commission to appease this robbery that we had, right? You going to appeal a robbery. See, stuff like that is what keep people from getting rematches, right? Because I was all for, you know, them running it back for a rematch. But when you got Lomachenko saying, when you got Lomachenko father saying, we're going to appeal that win because we feel like that we won. It was a robbery. And look, let me tell y'all what really happened that night. Lomachenko said something in the post-fight interview. I'm not really sure if y'all heard, right? And I still ain't even started to touch the groundwork of where I'm going. So y'all stick with me. I see y'all in the chat. True, I like my boy A17, my girl Quick, Pac-Man. I see y'all in here. I'm getting somewhere though. Right? So you got people, you got Lomachenko and them saying they go appeal their loss as if it really was a robbery. You got 7-5. The scorecard was 7-5. Now, one judge had it a wide margin for Devin, right? But if you're looking at the fight, Devin, it was a point in that fight, like through the first 7 rounds, right, where Devin was up pretty comfortably. The first 4 rounds was competitive, and Devin started to create a little separation going into the 7th, up until the 7th and the 8th rounds, right? And that's when Lomachenko woke up a little bit. There was a back and forth fight. First round, Devin. Second round, Lomachenko. Third round, swing round. You can get it to Devin or Lomachenko. I gave it to Lomachenko. I gave the 4th round to Devin. Devin 5, 6, 7, 8. Lomachenko started to come up 9, 10, 11. I gave Devin The 12th. So for the people to say that, oh, it's a robbery, now what happened was before that fight, you was trying to, this guy right here had Lomachenko. Y'all see Trap Media picked Lomachenko by knockout. So for people to say beforehand, oh, Devin got robbed, or Devin was supposed to street sweep Lomachenko, it's absolutely incorrect. There was a close fight. Close fight. The real criminal activity, right, is Lomachenko and everybody trying to pretend that they robbed him. Like, the real crime is everybody trying to pretend right. It did almost happen, Trap. J.A. Dixon, what's good, pimp? Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. The real crime, right, and the real tragedy is people trying to pretend that there was a robbery. Now let's really break down what a robbery is, y'all. Tay Jones in here, he a member of Ball Squad, Deontay Wilder, right? He boxed, he a professional boxer himself, right? A robbery cannot be a 7-5 win. At no point in history is a robbery a close fight and a decision go the wrong way. Wait, a close fight. Listen to what I'm saying. A close fight and a decision going to the guy that you thought didn't win, that is not a robbery. A robbery is when one fighter clearly wins the fight. A robbery is one fighter clearly dominates the fight. When he dominates the fight and they give the fight to somebody else. Lomachenko nor Devin dominated shit. You know what I mean? But I will tell you this, and I can see why people will give Devin the fight. This is why I gave Devin the fight. The rounds that Lomachenko won and the rounds that Devin Haney won. Let's look at them for a second, y'all. Because a lot of people don't know what they're looking at, don't know what to look for, right? And boxing, this is how you decide close fights. This is how you judge close fights. The rounds that Devin Haney won, the rounds that Lomachenko won, who won their particular rounds more clearly, right? Who was the clear favorite when they was winning their rounds? Who won more rounds more clearly? And if you go back and you watch that fight, right, after the fourth round, Devin Haney won about 4 or 5 rounds in a row clearly. Lomachenko won about 3 rounds in that fight clearly. There were a couple swing rounds in between that could go this way, that could go this way, that could go that way. A couple swing rounds. Those swing rounds is why a fight is 7-5 Devin Haney, or why a fight is 7-5 Lomachenko, because of the swing rounds. When you have a close fight, you got a lot of swing rounds, you got to go by the rounds where the fighter won them just clearly. Devin had a clear advantage on Lomachenko, right? Up until the last maybe 2 or 3 rounds, right? Let's check the punch stats. What they like to say with them punch stats, right? Oh, Lomachenko outlanded Devin Haney 43-18 the last 3 rounds, right? So let's do some math. If Devin Haney outlanded Lomachenko 43-17 in the last 3 rounds, and Lomachenko only finished that fight with 14 more punches landed than Devin Haney, that means up until that 3rd round, Devin Haney was up about 30 fucking punches, right? Meaning he was up about 30 punches, which means that Lomachenko, right, had to put in work. Lomachenko had to put in a lot of work to try to come back for that hole that he got himself put into by starting the fight slow. You know what I mean? To call robbery in a fight where either guy could have won a fight 7-5, that's just blasphemy, man. Like, we got to stop that. How do we ask for good competitive fights and then call robbery when, you know, we get good competitive fights? That's what we want. We don't want to see Tank beat up on Rolly for 7 rounds. We don't want to see Shakur beat up on Yoshini for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? We want to see fights like Dev and Loma where we really don't know who go in, where it's controversy after the fight. But people putting out the wrong type of controversy because it's mostly the Devin Haney haters, right? There is no way There is no way you could watch that fight, right? There is no way you could watch that fight and feel like any of those guys got robbed. Facts 817. And that's really it. Where Quickly at? Sorry, but Quickly coming back up here. He's out bet Trap my guy Trap Media. He's out bet heavy on Loma, but there was no robbery. Said how they're doing Devin. This will have a major mental impact on them. So many celebs are creating a bad perception of him because of this. Yeah, right. A lot of casuals, that's because casuals don't know what they're looking for, right? Casuals don't know what they're looking for, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to stop calling. We got to stop calling close fights. We got to stop calling close fights. Y'all make sure y'all hit the Tay Jones rewatch part, and I'm going to be in there, motherfucker. We got to stop calling close fights robbery because we setting the wrong, like Trap said, we setting the wrong precedent for Devin Haney, right? Right? Outside of outside of people trying to cry robbery, right? Outside of people saying that Devin Haney, that Lomachenko, got robbed. That was a great fight. I'm telling you, like, I can't even really enjoy the fight, right? I can't even really enjoy what happened, right? I can't even fully give Lomachenko his credit, right? Because Lomachenko did better than I thought he would do. Lomachenko has more left in the tank than I thought that he would. And I'm not going to say that, well, maybe Devin ain't as good as I thought he was because Devin is 24 years old. Devin is not as good as I thought he was, right? Because he's not as good as he's going to be. That man still got room to grow. You got Lomachenko, who's in his prime, who's maxed out, right? Devin Haney at 24 years old was able to get in there with Lomachenko. And yes, Lomachenko gave him a run for his money. Lomachenko almost won, right? True enough. But Devin got in there at 24 years old, something that a lot of these guys wouldn't do, right? And he put his O on the line against Lomachenko, and he came out victorious at 24 years old. I keep saying that for a reason. Somebody go pick up on it, right? At 24 years old, Devin did something that a lot of these guys wouldn't do. You know what I mean? Stepping there with the top fighter in the division. Talk your ass out. Lomachenko has been one of the top guys in and around this division for the longest, right? He's been one of the top little men in and around this division for the longest, right? So now Dev getting in there with him. Dev take him the distance. Dev get the win. Now all of a sudden it's a robbery. Nah, man, y'all messing up a good fight, bro. We saw a good fight. We saw two dudes go back and forth. We didn't know who was going to win that fight. We saw an excellent fight, and now everybody want to come screaming robbery because they really wanted to see Devin Haney lose. That's the real issue right now. Y'all had a chance for Devin Haney to lose. There was a chance set out in the world for Devin Haney to lose, and the judges saw it the other way, right? And the judges saw it the other way. Now, one of those judges, right, the scorecard was a little wide, but I could literally tell you how they judge got their scorecard because what I'm saying is for y'all to say Devin Haney robbery, if you were going to have an out scorecard, it would have been for Devin Haney by wide margin, bro, because of all the rounds that he got up on Lomachenko early in that fight. People forget, like Speedy Rashidi Ellis lost a fight like that, but Speedy Rashidi Ellis got knocked down. Y'all remember Roman Villa and Speedy? Speedy was beating Roman Villa ass for about 7 rounds. But Roman Villa came on strong the back end of that fight, and he knocked Speedy down 3 times. That's how Speedy ended up losing his fight, because he got knocked down. Devin Haney never got knocked down. Lomachenko started to come on, but he ain't come on late enough, strong enough to where you swing that fight for Lomachenko, right? After him getting down all those rounds early. You know what I mean? If Lomachenko had landed a knockdown or a knockout, Devin Haney very well may have lost that fight, right? If Lomachenko could have landed a knockout somewhere up in there, Devin Haney might very well may have lost that fight. But it's the thing, right? Another thing people forget, people want to cry robbery. Under what circumstances, right, does a champion lose his belt standing on his feet? In a close fight, you can't have a close fight with the champion. And y'all know this, right? You can't have a close fight with the champion and take his belts. You got to go in there. You got to actually beat the champion. Have y'all ever heard that? You got to go beat the champion. You can't just go in there and have a good fight with the champion. You got to beat the champion to take his belts. He said, Peace King, if Loma would have put more pressure on in the 12th, they would have pushed it to a draw. Facts, true. If Loma had won that 12th round, bro, it could have been a draw. Because that's what I had it. I had it. That's what I had it, bro. That's what I had. I said Devin got to win. I said Devin got to win this fight to win the round because you don't want no draw. Because you don't want no draw. But that was a tale of two halves. The first half was Devin Haney's. The second half was Lomachenko's. The second half was Lomachenko's. And that last round was Devin Haney. I really feel like if Lomachenko win, just like T.O., my guy A17 said if he could have pulled the T.O. and not even had a petition for a bond, he fought Loma on a voluntary right. Didn't even have to fight Loma. Volunteered to fight Loma. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And right now, I'm just dispelling this robbery. I'm dispelling this robbery. I see y'all. Let me build. Let me cook for a second, y'all. Let me build for a second. Y'all know this the morning grind, man. This the morning grind. He said Loma didn't do enough to take those belts. Facts, Larry Lopez. You got to go beat the champion. You got to beat him. I'm just trying to dispel this robbery. It's not a robbery, but it was a great fight. Give Loma his credit. Give Devin his credit. That's what a 50-50 fight looks like. That's what it looked like when two guys are actually on the same level, right? It ain't going to look like one guy just swinging and missing 100 times. He going to land some of his shit. Devin going to land some of his shit. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, tight rounds. You know what I mean? It's going to look like it. That's what good fights are supposed to look like. Fights not supposed to look like washes. Fights not supposed to look like Gervonta Tank Davis fights, bro. They just not, bro. You're not supposed to go in there and wash everybody. You're not. You're not supposed to do that. That's not how a fight's supposed to look. It's not supposed to. I can't use heavyweight because heavyweight just be knocking shit out, right? But people think if you don't sweep him, if you don't go in there and you don't land every shot and he miss everything, if you don't land everything and he miss everything, then it's a bad fight. If you don't go out there and you don't style on him, it's a bad fight. Y'all wanted Devin Haney to go out there and style on Lomachenko. Who has ever styled on Lomachenko? Lomachenko losses are split decision losses. Devin Haney got the only UD win over Lomachenko. The other losses are split decision. Nobody styles on Lomachenko. Lomachenko is not an easy fight. There is no fight that Lomachenko got in where you said, yeah, that was an easy win for dude. It don't happen. So what? So why would you expect Devin to do it? I said Devin will make it look easy. And he still didn't make it look easy. Lomachenko had more in the tank left than I thought. I said Devin will make it look easy to our eye. I didn't say it would be easy. But what Lomachenko did show me is that he still got a lot left in the tank. I said beforehand, Lomachenko don't necessarily have to win this fight to prove that he is still in elite. He just got to he's got to do well enough. And he did. Lomachenko is still in elite. Lomachenko is still one of the best fighters in that division. Devin Haney probably is about to lead that division. So all this stuff that we talking about, Lomachenko and Tank and Shakur, that shit gonna happen, y'all. They go scrap. Lomachenko gonna fight them. He not going nowhere. Especially not after that performance. You look that good against Devin Haney, boy, you're not finna retire. So Lomachenko ain't dead. So we go get these answers. I still want to see Shakur fight Lomachenko. I damn sure want to see Tank fight Lomachenko because we all know the history about Shakur and about Tank and Lomachenko. When Tank was 24 years old, y'all trying to knock Devin for fighting Loma at 24. When I know somebody who wouldn't even fight him at 24. But I digress because we ain't here for that. What's good, Don Jenkins, Larry Lopez? Appreciate y'all folks sliding through. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, greatly appreciate y'all coming. Greatly appreciate y'all coming through here, kicking shit with the king. We ain't done, y'all, because I ain't got to the good part. We ain't done. Don't go nowhere. Y'all, back now, leave. It better be 25 of y'all in that bitch when I get back to that. It better be 25 of y'all in that bitch when I get back. If it ain't 25 y'all in here when I get back, all y'all got to see me. Everybody line them up. Everybody line them up. Everybody line them up. And it's 28 of y'all. Shout out to y'all. I ain't got to line nobody up. I gained 3 people. Shout out. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. He said Loma ain't going to fight Tank or Shakur. Hey, I still want to see him fight them. Now, he mess around, fight Shakur. But hear me out, though, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Because Loma, I just gave y'all Lomachenko, right? I gave y'all what Devin had to overcome with Lomachenko. I still ain't told y'all everything Devin had to overcome. Y'all see that title? Y'all see that title in the description? Do y'all see that title? Do y'all see that title in the description? Because the fight was beautiful, right? But what happened after that fight is disgusting. A disgusting turn of events. Hello, Clarice. What happened after that fight, man? That's a disgusting turn of events. Because guess what? Not even after the fight, but during the fight. Y'all remember I said I did an EP some years ago, y'all. Like years ago. Y'all ride with your boy. I did an EP some years ago, right? Cassandra. Yeah, Cassandra gotta line them up, man. Everybody gotta line them up. Yo, I did an EP some years ago, right? About how to fix a fight, right? How do you fix a fight? How to fix a fight, right? I said you need the commentary. What was it? How to blow the A side, how to build a champ. Let's see. How you rig a fight, how you fix a fight, right? But I said basically you need the commentary, you need the media, you need the commentary, you need the media, right? Commentary, media. I forgot, man. Damn, those are damn good EP, right? But not only did Devin Haney, I did an EP a while back though, like on how to fix a fight one-on-one. I think that was. Let me see. How to fix a fight one-on-one. Everybody fixing one-on-one. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Southern T, baby. Here we go, bro. I love it. See, I do this shit, man. I ain't gonna play it for y'all. I'm just gonna go back so I can remember what I see. I ain't gonna play it for y'all, but how you fix a fight? Number one, you need the commentary. Number two, you need the judges, and number three, you need the media. Right? This how you know that this fight wasn't fixed. Right? Y'all remember this EP I did? It got 101 views. You need the judges, you need the commentary, and you need the media. He said, bro, it's been some Loma at this age. Oh my God, dig right, Joe Chester tour. Right, we finna get to it, bro. The commentary, the judges, and the media. Now, just on the surface, right, this how you know that this fight wasn't fixed. Because the commentary and the judges and the media on different pages, right? The commentary, the judges, and the media on different pages. When the fix is in, you'll have everybody on the same page. Now, there might have been some people on the commentary. There may be some people in the media that wanted to see Devin Haney lose, but them judges got it right. And it's crazy that they want to make the judges feel like that they got it wrong this time, when actually the judges got it right this time. You know what I mean? The judges got it right. But the judges, the media, and the commentary wasn't on the same page this time. That's how you know that a fix wasn't in, right? Now, people just felt a certain way. All the judges all felt like Devin Haney won, right? All the judges all felt like Devin Haney won. During the whole fight, the commentary during that whole fight, like you had and you got everybody putting double times two, right, on what Loma doing. You got people in there like my guy A17 just said, oh, he old. Oh, Loma old. Even at his age. At this age, Lomachenko, but y'all see, right? Fixing fights, one-on-one. Commentary, judges, media. I did this video a year ago, right? This how you know that the fix wasn't in, right? The fix wasn't in. He said Tim Bradley never pulls Loma junk. He said Bradley somewhere crying about the data download, didn't transfer. Facts, bro. Hear me out. So not only did Devin Haney beat Loma last night, Saturday night, which was extremely hard, right? That was his hardest task, right? But now, not only did Devin Haney beat Loma that night, Devin Haney beat the biased commentary that night. You had Max. You had, shout out my guy Vince Valborn. You had Max Kellerman saying, oh, it was a close fight. I had Loma 7-5. You had Tim Bradley saying, Loma won, right? And then you had Andre saying, well, the fight can go either way, right? But you get enough people, right? You get Tim Bradley, right? You get Joe Tessitore, right? You get what's that dude name? What's that punch drunk dude they be talking? Teddy Ellis. You get Teddy Ellis. You get enough people saying, oh, Loma was robbed. It was a robbery. That was the worst decision. You get Loma saying, I'm appealing the decision. I'm appealing it because I felt like I won. You get enough people. You get Shakur, Stevenson, Hey Nash in the ring looking just like, which I'm gonna cook his ass next. Looking just like, I'm cooking about 30 minutes at 8 o'clock. I'm cooking bad. I'm gonna end this about 18, and at 8 we're gonna start Shakur Stevens. I'm getting them this morning. You know what I mean? You get your Chris Stevens in the ring talking about, oh, I think Loma won easily. The judges got it wrong. Lomachenko won. Devin didn't do enough. He landed more clean, effective punches. I didn't see, no, you're not it. You're not, you didn't win that. You're not the man. You didn't Loma win. Get the fuck out of here. He said, I gotta keep cooking, love y'all, and I'm gonna handle it up tonight. Roberto Duran for the W. I got you, bro. We gonna slide through that thing, A1 Appreciate you sliding through this thing, A1 Glad you can make it, pimp. So you get enough people, right? You get enough people saying, oh yeah, that's a robbery. And then there's people that's in around boxing. Now you could say something about that scorecard, this, that scorecard, that, right? That's one scorecard. But the judges got it right. You know what I mean? I don't see y'all complaining about them Canelo scorecards, right? When they had Caleb Plant down 4 fucking rounds, and Caleb Plant was up on the punch stats up until the late rounds. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that, man. It's pick and choose from fighter to fighter. But let me really tell y'all why Lomachenko lost. Guess what Lomachenko had the nerve to say? Guess what Lomachenko had the nerve to say in the post-fight interview? And ain't nobody gonna talk about this. Lomachenko said, I took the 12th round off because I felt like that I was up enough on the scorecards. And what fight was you watching where you thought you had a healthy enough lead to take a round off? That's why you lost. People ain't gonna talk about that. Oh, he robbed him, bro. Lomachenko just told you, bro, I took a round off in the fight. And that's where you lost it, 7-5. Go back, look at the judges' scorecard, and listen to what Lomachenko said. Lomachenko said, I took the 12th round out because I thought I was up. Well, you never supposed to think that you up in the fight. You always supposed to go get it. You can't be comfortable with it. How the hell did you think you was up in that fight? Who takes a round off? The round off, right, that Lomachenko took, the round, tell him, Cassandra, the round off that he took is literally the round that lost you the fight. If Lomachenko had to finish that fight, if he had the way he started the 9th round, right? If he had to finish that all the way through, he would have won, bro. And y'all know I fuck with them. Y'all know I love them. I got them folks, bro. If Lomachenko finished that fight out, bro, he at least get a draw or the win. Because even after Devin won that last round, if y'all was on my live, what I say? I said, man, I don't like that, man. This fight was too close. They ain't gonna give Devin that decision. This fight was too close. You know what I mean? And they end up getting it right. And they ended up getting it right, though. For one, I was so shocked Devin won it. I'm like, bro, I couldn't believe it. I think everybody was. I think, huh? I thought they was gonna give it to him. I didn't think he beat him up, but I thought they was gonna give it to him. You could tell because they normally would in that situation. You could tell, like he said, he was taking rounds off all night. Bro, the man said, Loma did just good enough. Y'all know how it go. If you fight a black dude, if you make it a close fight, the black dude gonna lose. The black dude gonna lose, right? Loma did good enough in that fight to where if the judges gave him that fight, I couldn't have said they robbed Devin either. I couldn't have said that, bro. I wouldn't have been saying they robbed him. I couldn't have. I would say, man, Devin left a lot on the table, bro. Devin took his foot off the gas in the 8, 9, 10. Right? You would have been hearing me pop. Devin took his foot off the gas, bro. Devin took his foot off. But I said, Devin, bro. I said, Devin, nigga, you got to win this round, bro. And Devin went out there and he won that last round. And he went out there and he won that last round, and that ultimately won him the fight. That's what champions do. That's what champions do. Champions do that shit that Devin Haney did. He kept fighting. He could have lost. He could have went out there and laid down. But he said, nah, I'm going to throw more punches this round because I know I got to get this one. Right? I got to leave a good impression. I got to get this one. You know what I mean? And he went out there and he got that one. Lomachenko said he took that one off. That's the difference between somebody that's great and somebody that's good. Loma was saying, oh, I got this. I could take this off. Devin said, man, I got to go get this shit. That was the difference. That was the difference. But let's really get into it, right? Fact, the last 3 rounds needed to be won for Loma to get a draw. Because I had him going in. I had him going in down 1 at that point. He was down 1 at that point. Loma needed that 12th round to get a draw on my scorecard. You know what I mean? Loma needed to get a round off on my scorecard, right? But not only did Devin Haney just beat Loma that night, man. People want to tell you this, right? Oh, they robbed Devin. So let's put this into perspective. Let's really think about this shit, right? I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to see me when I say it. Let's really think about this, right? So Bob Arum runs Top Rank, right? How long? Real question, right? Real question. How long has Bob Arum been pushing Lomachenko? How long has Bob Arum been telling us that Lomachenko is the one? Didn't Bob Arum and Top Rank tell us Lomachenko is the next Ali? Didn't they tell us that he's better than Floyd Mayweather? Didn't they tell us that Lomachenko is a once-in-a-lifetime counter opponent, right? So if it's understood that Lomachenko has been being pushed by Top Rank and Bob Arum, right? It's understood that Lomachenko is their guy. The Lomachenko is their guy, right? Cassandra even said herself that, like Cassandra just said, Bob Arum even said himself that he feel like Lomachenko won the fight, right? Right? Bob feel like Lomachenko won. And y'all telling me that fight was fixed for Devin. Lomachenko is Bob Arum's fighter. Bob Arum think he won, and y'all telling me they fixed that fight for Devin? So Bob wanted Devin to take all of his belts away from Top Rank. Y'all heard me, but it ain't raging to y'all, is it? Listen to me. I'm gonna say it slow. I won't believe that they robbed Devin Haney when Bob Arum said he felt like Lomachenko won. So if they was going to rob somebody, wouldn't they would have robbed Devin? Wouldn't they would have taken the belts from him? Bob came out and said Lomachenko won that fight. I think the judges got it wrong. Bob been pushing Lomachenko for years as his best fighter. Why the fuck would Bob give his belt to Devin? Why would Bob give his belt to Devin if he feel like Loma won? He came out and said he think Lomachenko won the fight. So why wouldn't he just give the belt to Lomachenko if he was going to rob somebody? Because Lomachenko didn't win that damn fight. Because them judges wasn't paid off. That man lost, dog. Devin was on the stage to lose. Devin has been on 3 straight stages, bro. Set up for him to lose. Set up for him to lose, and he won. If they want to fuck Devin, bro, he would have got fucked. He could have got fucked Saturday. If they wanted to take Devin O, bro, that was the perfect time to do it. That was the perfect time to do it. How did they set the fight up for Devin to win on Top Rank? Bob said he feel like Loma won after the fight. If they was gonna set it up, Devin would have lost, bro. Why would they set it up for Devin to win? Why would they set it up for Devin to win? Make it make sense. And I know I'm still probably over some of y'all. I know it's probably still, but it's gonna register eventually. At some point, it's gonna register, y'all. It's gonna register. Y'all want to tell me Loma got robbed on his show. His boss said he won, but y'all want to tell me the fix was in for Devin? Y'all realize Bob ain't got no more belts at 135. Devin took all the belts with him. He might. Yeah, he might. Yeah. You know what I mean? How the hell was the fix in for Devin? And Devin was the odd man coming into the show. And now I'm going to walk y'all right on into my title. Devin ain't just beat Loma last night. That's what I did there. He ain't just beat Loma last night. He beat Top Rank. He beat the system. He beat the commentary. And what I didn't touch on was he beat the crowd. The crowd was for Lomachenko. Did y'all hear the fight? The crowd was for Lomachenko. After Devin won, they booed Devin. In his second hometown, Devin from Cali, but he lived in Vegas. They booed Devin in Vegas, bro. The American on his turf. But y'all want to tell me Devin, they set it up for Devin to win, bro. Everything said Lomachenko was supposed to win that fight, bro. Everything was lined up for him to win. He the one that had the fix. Fuck is you talking about? If it was a fix, it wasn't no fix. If it was a fix, Lomachenko was the one that had the edge, man. The crowd was pro Lomachenko. The commentary was pro Lomachenko. How did you fix fights? They were trying to sway the fucking judges. Fuck is you talking about? I know I'm over y'all head. They was trying to sway the judges. And when you couldn't sway the judges, when the judges got it right and gave it to Devin, now y'all trying to sway the people, the media, the celebrities, the superstar. I seen Boosie crazy. I love Boosie. Boosie said, man, Devin lost every round. Stop listening to the fights with the fucking sound on, Boosie. When you can't get the judges, now you got to sway the people. Devin lost. Now you going to put it out in the world. Devin really got lost on this record. Devin, no, the fuck he don't, bro. No, the fuck he don't. No, he don't, dog. No, he don't, bro. No, he don't, bro. That's Lomachenko, bro. That's a damn good fighter, bro. Devin beat him, bro. He beat him, dog. It's dead on that. It's dead on that. Your favorite fighter didn't even want to fight Lomachenko when he was 24. Talk your ass off. Your favorite fighter didn't even want to fight Lomachenko when he was 24. Talk your ass off. Nah, that ain't no fucking stain. That was supposed to happen. He supposed to win there with that 34-year-old. You try to fight your fucking uncle at 21. See what happened to you, crazy ass nigga. You fight your uncle at you fight your 32-year-old uncle at 21 and see what the fuck he do to you. See what he do to you. Man, Devin did what he supposed. He supposed to struggle, or he supposed to have a fucking task. You know what I mean? It's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like that. Right now, go fight your uncle that you know not to play with right now and see what happened to you. Go fight your uncle that you know you ain't supposed to be fucking with and see what he do to you. Talk your ass out about, oh, you better let uncle get 45 before you try to fuck with uncle. You better leave uncle alone. You better leave. And I think I can whoop my uncles, but they talk to me the wrong way. I'm going to tighten up just because I've been nephew my whole life. You know, I'm going to be like, no, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to find out. You know what I mean? Talk your ass out, dog. That's a good ass fight, bro. That's a good ass. He said Boosie sound like a motherfucking cat. He is a cat. I love Boosie. That's why I ain't gonna throw him out there like that. I ain't gonna kill Boosie because I love Boosie. Because Boosie say a lot of fucked up shit, but Boosie say a lot of gems too. But Boosie say whatever the fuck he want to say, so the gems will get lost and all that fucked up shit. So you gotta, folks like that. I'm like that. Folks like that. You gotta take it with it because it's some shit. It's some gems in there. But they gonna say a whole lot of fucked up shit along the way, right? This is one of them fucked up things that Boosie said. So I ain't gonna kill Boosie for that. I ain't gonna kill Boosie for that, right? S Money. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. I don't know if it's your first time, but if you could, not made your last time, bro. Could you hit that thumbs up for your boy and subscribe to the channel? I ain't done this morning. Because I want to cook on Shakur Stevenson. I'm saving Shakur Stevenson, right? But let me finish though. Let me finish though. Shout out my guy, Stay Dangerous. That Florida boy. My Florida boy was good, Slide. Appreciate you sliding through. But Devin beat Loma, bro. Devin beat Top Rank. Devin beat the system. Devin beat the commentary. And Devin beat the crowd. Bro, Devin won that fight. They booed Devin walking out. They threw bottles at Bill. He Bill in the fucking corner of his head. Bill had a little blood. Bill had blood, bro, on top of his head because somebody threw a bottle at him in America, in Vegas. And Devin lived in fucking Vegas. Devin left the stadium. The nigga went home. He went home like 10 minutes away. He went home. They booed that man, bro. Bro, Devin beat everybody that night. And he done this 3 times. He did this shit twice in Australia with George Cambosa. He just came to America and did it with Loma. That crowd was pro Loma. Everybody wants to see Devin lose. Y'all notice something? Floyd Mayweather. Y'all notice something? Y'all notice Deontay Wilder. Y'all notice something? Whenever it's a black guy and it's a close fight, the crowd will always turn against him. Because really, he been whooping ass for so long, you used to him whooping ass. But the first time you get somebody who get up with him, who get close to him, he lost. Floyd lost to Castillo. Floyd lost. You saw that? He did good. He ain't make it look easy. He did good. Look, he ain't make it look easy. That didn't look easy. That means he lost. It would have looked easy with everybody else. It didn't look easy with him. He lost. Floyd lost. Floyd lost to Mike Donald because it didn't look easy. You see that? You see? It ain't look easy. Floyd didn't make it look easy. He lost. That's what y'all doing to Devin Haney right now, bro. That's what y'all doing to Devin. Y'all be saying Devin Haney ain't shit. Devin Haney ain't Floyd. Devin Haney ain't one of the greatest. Devin Haney ain't shit. That's the same thing they was saying about Floyd. Them. Y'all don't see it. But y'all doing the same thing, bro. That boy great. And that's why you got an opinion on everything he do. That's why it matters. It's the same. Like it's y'all don't see it, but he is one of them. He ain't a finished product because he's still living it. But the way people was poking at Floyd, poking at Earl, poking at them folks, man, blah, 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 blah. This ain't, you ain't, look, that was a close fight. You ain't watch him. You ain't knocking them out. Same thing, bro. We built, that's famous, that's that infamous, that's that legacy shit. It's being built right now. Even now, us talking about, Devin lost, Lomachenko got robbed, all that shit. Legacy. We gonna remember this shit. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all, no, the fuck he did. No, he didn't lose. No, he didn't get robbed. How the hell he get a gift in that man's backyard? Now the fight was in Vegas, right? But that was Lomachenko's backyard. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the commentary. Listen to the Bob. Fuck you talking about? That was Lomachenko's backyard. You know what I mean? If anybody was gonna get robbed, it was going to be Devin. Y'all really want to tell me that Bob Arum gave up his belts to Devin? Like he liked Devin that much? Y'all really want to tell me he liked Devin that much where he gonna let Devin walk out of his fucking building with his straps? He don't like Devin that much. But look though, y'all, I'm finna do a Shakur Stevenson stream. Y'all come right back with it. We're gonna do that thing about 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I greatly appreciate y'all sliding through this thing. Skin the Holloway Southern Tea. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look. Y'all click that link. That's the link to the Shakur Stevenson stream. Y'all click that thing. Y'all click that thing right there. That's the link. Y'all meet me on the other side.